Hey, what's up? It's Raider Nation Bobby. Just have a few notes that I want to go over today before the NFL, kicks off again tomorrow. So the first thing I want to talk about is, man, Fernando Mendoza. He really looked good. What are your thoughts? Do we want him? I know that, I'd love to get the first round pick to get Mendoza. I'm even interested in getting Dante Moore. Besides that, I don't know. Simpson, I know a lot of people are talking about him, but I mean, I know he got hurt, but he didn't impress me much yesterday. I don't know. I don't know what to think of Simpson. I was listening to Mitchell Rentz yesterday on the Raiders report, and you should subscribe. Really good information. He's been a good follow for a long time. Definitely subscribe to Mitchell Renz. Good content. Um, but he mentioned Mendoza, but then he also mentioned the possibility of getting Lamar Jackson. In my previous episode, I was kind of against that, with the money and just us wanting to get our own guy. But after watching, his show yesterday and going, he made some good points. Reminded everyone that he is only 28. Tom Brady's, really into Lamar Jackson, and then kind of broke down the targets we have. And uh, I kind of changed my mind now about getting Lamar Jackson. I'm still excited to get the first round pick. That gives us a lot of leverage to trade if we have to make a move like get Lamar Jackson. I'd still want to get Mendoza or more, but now I'm open to the idea of getting Lamar Jackson, and it's actually crazy to say I don't want Lamar Jackson. I still stand firm on where I sit with Joe Burrow, just because it seems like he's just losing interest in football in general. Knowing our luck, I feel like we would pay a ton of money, get Joe Burrow, and his heart's just not in the game, and he retires like after the first year. So I'm still not open to getting Joe Burrow, but Lamar Jackson now, after that breakdown with Mitchell Renz, it's pretty exciting. Not to mention, my kids love watching Lamar Jackson play, so um, I'm not opposed to that because you get Mendoza, and now we're building around him. It still might be 2 to 3 years if he's a good pro before we really make some noise. Lamar Jackson, that could be instant, contention if we, build the line around him, which I'm sure we would if we invested over $70 million in, for 2 years with Lamar Jackson. It would make us a win now team. And Lamar Jackson's still young. So thanks, Mitchell Renz. I changed my mind on my views on Lamar Jackson. Um, Cam Miller was released yesterday, and then the Dolphins picked him up. I don't have the details on that, but man, and maybe just because I didn't do my research on it, but I just saw it in the headlines. What a waste of pick, you know? I believe that we should play Cam Miller tomorrow just to see what the kid has, but who knows? I mean, I'm not at Raiders HQ. Maybe they're just not seeing anything with him, but I would have liked to see him start just to see what he has, right? I think we should play Cam Miller, Aiden O'Connell, and Pickett. Let's see what we have. But anyways, we released him. I don't know if we got anything for him, but Miami picked him up. The transfer portal is officially open today. So let's see what happens there. I hope everyone's enjoying college football before NFL starts back up tomorrow, and we get some more games, 16 games. I want to give my picks of the weekend. Some of them, everyone knows this. You don't gamble, you don't bet with your heart, but I have to now because I kind of talked about those scenarios to where if we beat Kansas City, what needs to happen for us to get our picks. So some of these are not picks that I truly believe, but I want to happen. Tampa Bay is at home against Carolina. I'm taking Tampa Bay. San Francisco, in San Francisco at Seattle. because of what I broke down, we need Seattle to lose. I'm taking, with a heavy heart, I'm taking San Francisco. Atlanta versus New Orleans. I am taking New Orleans. We need Atlanta to lose. Cincinnati at Cleveland. Now I do think Cincinnati could beat Cleveland in Cincy, and we need Cleveland to lose. I'm taking Cincinnati. At Minnesota versus Green Bay. I'm taking Green Bay. I just think even with their third, round quarterback starting tomorrow, or maybe Jordan Love might play tomorrow. Let's see. But I'm taking Green Bay. I think I think Green Bay has the edge on Minnesota. Dallas at the Giants. Taking Dallas. Jacksonville at Tennessee. Tennessee sucks, so we need Tennessee to lose. I'm taking Jacksonville. At Houston, Indianapolis. Looks like Indy's kind of on the decline now, and Houston's really hot. I'm taking Houston, especially at home. Buffalo at the Jets. Kind of sounds like a trap game, but Buffalo needs to keep pushing, so I'm taking Buffalo. Chicago versus Detroit. I'm taking Detroit. We need Chicago to lose. This one, I hate both teams, but Denver. The Chargers at Denver. I'm taking Denver. I just think that defense and the team is just starting to get hot. Well, they've been hot, at least the defense. I'm taking Denver. KC at Las Vegas. KC at Las Vegas. This is the first time I'm going against the Raiders on my picks because I really want to secure that first round pick. Let's take KC. That hurts, but let's take KC. Sucks because KC wins and they continue to make Las Vegas their playground. Would have never been like that in Oakland, but it is what it is. KC will be celebrating in Vegas tomorrow. That's the hope. Arizona at the Rams. I'm taking the Rams, especially after the loss that they took against Seattle. I think the Rams are gonna. This is gonna be their bounce back. Miami at New England. New England's hot. I'm taking New England. Let's see if Cam Miller plays tomorrow. No, I think they have their guy with Ewers. Washington at Philly. And it's Philly. I'm taking Washington. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. They always play well against each other. But I'm gonna take Baltimore, and those are my picks. It's official. Geno Smith is out tomorrow. So I believe that we're going to be playing Aiden O'Connell and Kenny Pickett. So that's what I have for you. Like, subscribe. Thank you for watching my cast for today. Hope to be back on soon, just to kind of go over the results after this weekend's games. I might stream tomorrow. Let's see, but drop some comments, like, subscribe. Again, get that Black Hole membership. It's a one-time, lifetime membership. The perks are amazing. If you go to games, if you're in Vegas, the gear is really cool. You get your patches, you get your pins. Make sure to get your Black Hole membership. Become a part of the Raider Nation family. Thank you very much. Peace. I'm out.